I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right. Good morning. Well, what is not good morning? Good afternoon, and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. This is Manningsman and his Earth Strong. Hope you're all doing well on this Sunday afternoon, wherever you are, local or abroad. Big up yourself. All right. It's going to be a good show. We're going to try to keep this one long and keep this one strong. As usual, I want to remind you that due to circumstances beyond our control, we will be unable to take your phone calls. All right. We're trying to put the necessary things together so that in short order, we will be able to do that. But in the meantime, in between time, we promise to have, um, you know, that setup because again, we're operating from an undisclosed location. All right, big up Coach Andrew Edwards in the building, of course, and the Goddess boss, man like Piney in the building. Bless up yourself, my brother. Yeah, man, yeah, man. Today is also, as you know, it is Manningsman Earth Strong, right? And we thought, before we go and enjoy ourselves on this day, is that we would do a show, yes, and spend some time with our fans, friends, and family. You understand me? It is our birthday, so we're having a birthday party. You'll be seeing me putting up a lot of liquor, Wolper bottle, you understand me, be top shelf liquor in the party. You'll be seeing me putting up some dancing girls, be high quality beauties, African empresses in the party. You understand me? I'll be releasing a couple of tunes so you know that good music will be in the party. And then I'm going to be dropping some information. We're going to talk about the EPL, but I'm going to give you some information on Jamaica's football. Also, next week, Thursday, we should be having a very special guest, a very special interview big interview on talent identification. We're going to put that together, get the thumbnail up for you for next week, Thursday. We're supposed to be having, go check out the name, Gus Williams. So check it out, right? Um, so you can keep that in mind. You know, the NFL preseason also started, and we'll be giving you some scores as the week go on about what is happening in the NFL for all our NFL fans. All right. So we're waiting on the Chelsea man them to jump in the place, because we're going to talk. Like I said, we're going to talk some EPL. The game just concluded, to hear what the Chelsea fans are feeling and what the Chelsea fans are saying after the game that just concluded. We had two games today, and we're going to talk about them. If you're on your way home from church, blessed love. Watch this. If you're on your way to church, blessed love. If you watched it online, listen, make some time and go and give some praises to the Most High God in the sanctuary. You understand me? Because the fellowship of the saints is very, very important. You understand me? We need to stick together in these times and share life together. All right. Big up Ryan LSC. Mandea. Mandea. All right. Yeah, man. Pine Action saying, your birthday management thought it was the show's anniversary. Blessings and steadfast in your forward endeavors, boss. Bless up. Yeah, man. Respect Coach Andy Edward, the man who is a technical leader down there at Kingston College. All right. Um, Mandeville. Yeah. Oh, this one says second half for Japan versus Ghana. Yeah, man. Bless up Ryan LSC saying happy birthday. Man in the man. How you mean? How you mean? How you mean? People, today, remember, it's super chat. We coming to the dance. You understand me? Our brown man security has got lock the gate. All the best. Also, I heard that cataract had surgery, so wishing him and praying for him a speedy recovery. One of the brothers in the work on YouTube here spitting out the information. You understand me? Hope he's in the best of health as well as he continues to recover from his recent surgery. Who is up to Coach Andrew Edwards? King Jav, man from out there, out west. Um, yeah, man. I'm like the one, a happy age advancement day. You mean, man? Kyle Wallace. Kyle, I haven't been seeing you for a while. My brother, we need to talk. I still have not gotten that special information to you and for you, but don't worry yourself. Yeah, man, appreciate the birthday shoutings. Up, Najee, in the building. Hey, Najee, me here you have a big team. Man, I mean, you have a big coaching job. We need to talk about that. But bless up, my brother out there in Prairie Saint Anne. I too big bucks to see Conte and Tuchel go at it. The end of the Spurs Chelsea game was epic between the two coaches. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, that is true. It was epic. Coach Andrew says, Gunners boss, no intros given. Yeah. Leeds United. Progress. Leeds gave up a 2-goal lead to Southampton, man. Progress. That's not progress, man. That's they're retracting because the week before they actually won the game. That's not project. One thing I respect about Rudolph is that he supports his team, win, lose, or draw. He's not jumping off the Leeds bandwagon. In fact, he and Cataract are two of the most loyal Leeds support. Military Gona, listen, much respect. You understand me? My brethren told me that in my absence, you were out there at Excelsior for the 2 days doing the videos for them. They really appreciate it, man. The Ali Cup at Excelsior. Campadon actually defeated Excelsior on penalties in the finals. All right, and so oh, that is awesome. You understand me? So big up, military Gona. Thanks for the birthday shouting. Surprised that I'm seeing you because I know you're a church man and you're probably just getting home right now, and you understand me. You need to go help your wife prepare the meal, brother. You understand me right now to make sure the peas are well cook up and all of that. Yeah, military Gona. Bless up. All right. Oh, the under 20 Women's World Cup is going on. Oh, cool. And who is leading by two? Japan must be leading Ghana by two, right, Coach Andre Edwards? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, people. So let me give you for those of you who have not heard the early game today. Good game, good game. Mikel Antonio, I thought had a good game, though he was substituted. I kind of feel like the coach, um David Moyes probably would have gotten in. Yeah, yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like he could have probably got in Skamaka to replace Mikel Antonio. I don't know, but it just never um, yeah, or he's going to change Mikel Antonio's position. But it was a good game. Nottingham Forest won by a goal to nil. But Declan Rice missed a penalty, and West Ham actually hit the underside of the bar a couple of times. I'm telling you, there was a good free kick by Buendia that hit the underside of the bar. That was the early game this morning. And then the second game I thought was, listen, you learn from football. You see, when you're dominant, you have to learn to kill off games, and that is what Chelsea is missing. Chelsea, they for a while now, since the whole Drogba and all of those guys here and the Lampard, they don't have any persons who can kill off the game when they're having such dominance. Chelsea was absolutely rampant and dominating that game, right? In possession, just completely dominating. And while they were doing that, they never took advantage of the dominance that they had. All right, they took the lead in the game. All right, um, Tottenham then scored a very, yeah, scored what a problematic goal in my opinion. I'm going to tell you why, because there was a clear foul that the linesman, the assistant referee, could have called, and also the referee should have called. Kai Havertz was fouled. The play continue. The play continue. All right, the play continued, and watch this. Watch this. That led to a goal. Georgina made a mistake, but if the play was called back, that would not have gone and it would not have scored. So I think right there, Chelsea was done some injustice. All right. They got several other chances until Raheem Sterling gave an assist to Reece James, who scored, and they went two up. Again, Chelsea, the goalkeeper this time made a mistake that led to a corner, that led to a second corner. On the second corner, Romero of Tottenham should have been red carded. He never got a red card, and he was one of the bodies in the box that led to the Tottenham corner and the equalizer. Game ended 2-2. Complete, complete, complete robbery, in my opinion. The thing though is that when I talk about teams being robbed and ours, you understand me? People feel like you're crying and you're bawling, but these are blatant errors and mistakes. I'm not a Chelsea fan, as you know, I'm an Arsenal fan. But today, Tottenham got two goals that they should not have received. And that's my humble opinion. That's today. That's today. You understand me? Again, yeah man, big up Dave Stone, Blue Blood with the yeah man with the super chat on the birthday. You understand me? Showing some birthday love. People not paying the money and coming at the dance. Happy birthday, bro. I speak for everyone when I say thank you for your amazing work in this space and for your much needed and motivational words and your unshakable positive outlook. Hey, Daystone, blue blood, man, and blue love. You understand me? Lot of respect. See, people, two buckle, NSC already dropping the party. Piney, open the buckle them and pour them out and make everybody get a drink. You understand me? Big up Dave, for that. And then And he said Nottingham Forest didn't deserve to win that game. Hammers played better all the way, and I believe they were robbed for of at least a draw. But they got the goal. They got a penalty that Declan Rice missed. Um, yeah. And CC the Chelsea man is saying that um, Chelsea needs a striker and a midfielder who can kill the game, as you said, Mannings. That's why I told we need three more players, otherwise we will be crying. Spurs scores 2 goals due to poor refereeing, but we can't depend on the defenders for goals. Yeah, because it's two defenders. Koulibaly, brilliant goal by Koulibaly, brilliant goal. Yeah, Georgina should have kicked away the ball. That is true. But Conte should not have passed it to him though. Why did Conte pass it in the box? He made a pass. He should not have passed it in the box. But Georgina could have kicked away the ball. He lost it, and like I said though, but it was a clear fall up the top of the field, clear fall. And even the header, the ball went between Reece James and Koulibaly. What happened there? What happened there? Uh, back in the days, in football, that would not have scored enough because people would have been on on the, yeah, on the, on the post. Reece James though should not have been on the post. You know why? Because Reece James is a right footer. The ball came to the inside, so he couldn't use his left foot. If you had a left footer on the back post and the right footer on the front post, that ball would have been cleared. Right? Yeah. And it was a crazy fall by Reece James. He just went and barged into Hurricane over on the side, which led to the goal. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Unseen sports. Bless up yourself. Bless up yourself. Bless up yourself, man. Bless up yourself. Yeah. You understand me? Bless up yourself. Yeah. Yeah, man. Chelsea Rara. People remember it is the Earth Strong, so on the Earth Strong, anywhere you are, just drop a super chat, drop a super sticker, say happy birthday to Manning's man, and today his birthday. Just had to keep a show. No, you can't call in today. We don't set up that yet. As you see, we are in a different location right now. We're in a different country altogether. We don't really set up that part yet, but we will be doing that soon. Yeah, but Chelsea was too dominant to not have been 3 goals up. Tottenham had, I think, 3 shots on target and got 2 goals. That's how dominant Chelsea was. Kai Havertz got a goal that he should have scored. Raheem Sterling should have scored at least 2 goals. I'm telling you. So Chelsea needs to blame themselves. You understand? But all I'm saying is just showing you, I think this whole top six, top four, top six right there, it's going to be very congested. It's going to be a very competitive season as well. Um, Very competitive season. And I'm not sure, like, there is no, you can't really, like, outright like pick like this is what is going to happen, that is what's going to happen. It's very difficult to call. And then you have to look and see what is going to happen in terms of teams adding quality and depth to their squad, because that is needed. You look at even Arsenal, how they added depth. You look at how Chelsea brought on good players. I thought Loftus Cheek had a good game. You looked at even the Arsenal game, they brought on quality. Tottenham was able to bring on quality in Richarlison. I think the teams, the City and the Liverpool, they have depth in quality. And if you don't have that this season, you're going to suffer, especially with the fact that there are 5 changes per team. I think that's where you're going to find who is the top team, who is the better team. It is a team that has the quality in depth in almost every position. And so I love the little altercation, like the man come and shake the man hand. I have a friend who always do that and him squeeze, like him grab one and him ask, when you shake somebody's hand and they do like this with it. he didn't want to flush it off, you know. You understand me? So that is what happened. Yeah, you know. But good game, good game this morning. Tomorrow is the final game of the round, which is round two, and it will be Liverpool versus Crystal Palace at Anfield. I think that is going to be a good game because I don't think Crystal Palace is a walkover. Again, people remember, big up Brain Drain in the building. Blue Heart, welcome to the show. Right? Remember, it is Manning's Man, Earth Strong, not the channel. The channel is a year in terms of when we started doing live and posting stuff as I am sure sports and not Irie Times TV. It's a year and a month now. Um, seen. So a lot of growth in that time as we continue to grow. But if you read, I don't know if you still buy the newspapers or you read the Observer, there's a very interesting article in the Observer, and this is an article, a conversation with the assistant coach who is standing in for Paul Hall for this tournament that the Jamaica senior national team will be playing. All right. So it says Meron Garden, the standing head coach for the Jamaica football team's upcoming four nation tournament in Austria um, says he has no immediate ambitions of taking over the job on a long-term basis. Think he was asked a question. Don't think he's at that place, and so that's a fair answer. I like what Coach Andrew said because I'm at that place. I am happy. I did predict a draw in this game, and that is just because I'm an Arsenal man and I want to be ahead of these two London rivals of ours. So I am sure Spurs didn't Tuchel did not let go of Conte's hand because he was telling him to look at him when my when they shake hands. Uh, I think he just squeezed it. I think he was squeezing it, and the man was upset and said, "What are you doing?" And started using some expletives, and that yeah, spilled over into other things. But yeah, Reto Tuchel loved the game, but him need to relax himself. Shortman Conte, Shortman Conte, send him. We'll send him to Will Smith. Uh, rest in peace, Chelsea. Brethren says. He says, instead, the senior Reggae Boys assistant coach said he wants to further learn his craft while taking guidance from English-based Paul Hall, who was appointed interim head coach last December. Now, I'm like this when I read to understand, and I look at language to not just read what is written, but read to see what is being communicated. Now, Meron Garden is saying here that instead, he's not ready for the job. Instead, he wants to further learn his craft while taking guidance from English based Paul Hall. So, is he suggesting that Paul Hall will get the job, or is he suggesting that I am learning from Paul Hall and I would love for Paul Hall to continue in this post so I can continue learning? Listen what he says. He says, quote, "It is not my intention to be the head coach right now," end of quote. Gordon, a former senior regular coach, told the Jamaica Observer. He says, "I want to continue to learn, continue to build, and hopefully one day in the future, if the opportunity arises, then I can grab it with both hands. But for now, as the assistant coach, if the head coach is not available, I have to step up and do a job," he said. The Jamaica senior men's team, comprising mostly inexperienced local based players is scheduled to face Ghana on August 20 before facing Morocco on August 23rd and uh, and and World Cup host Qatar on August 26th. The matches are scheduled outside of the FIFA international window, which creates a clash for Hall, who has coaching responsibility with Queen's Park Rangers, currently engaged in the English Championship. And so I was checking that to see if Paula is a part of the championship coaching team at Queen's Park Rangers. Nonetheless, Hall, given the job as the Reggae Boy interim head coach after the removal of Theodore Whitmore, is said to be in negotiations with the Jamaica Football Federation over a possible long-term contract. So you see, there was a previous article. I wanted to read these things because this event, it is said to be, which is how this the observer has nothing, which is where this is from, to suggest that they are aware that there is an ongoing negotiation. The article is basically an assumption that there is, and it is up for a long-term contract. All right, so let's go ahead. Gardner, who is to have Vassal Reynolds as his assistant, as his temporary, takes the reins for the assignment in Austria. Said he has been in touch with Hall in handling the squad preparation. This is where I am confused. All right, listen to the rest of this. This is a quote from him. Coach Hall and I had a long meeting regarding the local players. He's helping behind the scenes, helping me to put things together while I'm in charge of the unit for these 3 games, Gardner said. All right. And then he goes on to talk about the players and the opportunity this will present to them. No, Hall is not in any contract with the JFF. Why then would Gordon be seeking or getting advice from Coach Hall about the preparation of the national team? And why would Paul Hall be giving instructions concerning the national team and the preparation of the players when the JFF has not yet employed him as the coach and he no longer has the interim position? And last we heard is that he had resigned. Is it that Paul Hall has been given the job and therefore, because the first part is saying that he's negotiating, and then down here he's also giving instructions. So how can you be negotiating to get a job with an organization, but you're still giving instructions to the staff in the organization when you don't have the job? So something it just it listen, if Hall is the coach, this is absolutely fine. And I'll say to people again, in terms of the Because every time you do a video, I think some people take what they want. So let me say this on this particular video. Given where the team was in terms of the disunity, the perceived disunity and the problems, I think what Paul Hall has done, though he has gone, almost since he was very active in terms of media and speaking. We haven't been hearing much. I still believe, in terms of the relationships that he has established with the players and the connection that could possibly arise with him as the head coach, uh, he is a good option to coach the national team. And I would not have any problems if he is given the job. I would not have any problems if Paul Hall is hired by the JFF. But at the same time, I will say this. If he is not hired by the JFF, I would want someone who has enough influence, experience, and higher qualification that can garner the respect of the players, also attract the best quality from outside of Jamaica, which would include the United States of America and in England, to represent our national team. If we can't find a person with that kind of clout, then the obvious choice must be Paul Hall. However, these articles, unless it is somebody who is just writing in the same way we come on YouTube and speak, but there's conflict in this argument because the beginning of the article is suggesting that they are negotiating. They are thinking that because it doesn't explicitly state that there is negotiations. They don't know. And they don't know what the contract terms will be. But Merron Garden, in his quote, is saying he had a long meeting with a person who is not the coach, who the federation themselves have come out and said, we are uncomfortable. We are uncomfortable with Hall. They said it, go back and check. And Merron Garden is in discussion with him about the preparation of the team. It 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 is a little bit perplexing to the mind and needs a bit of clarity. So the GFF need to come out and say, listen, we are going to hire Paul Hall, and he has been speaking to Merron Garden. Or they need to say to Merron Garden, listen, we don't know that we're going to hire Paul Hall, so why would you engage him? Yes, Brendan, absolutely right. He did say he is not ready at this time, but blessing man is man. I see. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one, Toughy Rudy. And the under 20 World Cup match between Japan and Ghana ended with Japan winning by 2 goals to 0. Ghana had a ball in the back of the net, but it was taken back because of a offside call. It was ruled offside, so they didn't get the goal. Big up Dre Anyweather saying that robbery. I can understand why you feel that way, and this is in reference to the Chelsea game that concluded. I can see. I would say that if it were Arsenal, I would say that we were robbed. I kid you not, because that's how it feels and how it feels. It feels. Yeah. But yeah, people again remember it is the Earth Strong. You understand me? We're celebrating the birthday today. But let me ask, please tell me what are your thoughts on that though? On this whole Maron Garden, um, getting advice, getting advice. Yeah, getting advice from Paul Hall, while Paul Hall is still not the head coach. He doesn't have. So I don't know. I just feel like something is wrong with that, right? He doesn't have the job, but the assistant coach is getting information from him on how to prepare the team and what to do. Yeah, Dre says, I'm appealing to the English FA in the morning. Man, tackling man by their hair, shaking them head. Yeah, man. It's the Earth Strong CC, so you know, we're asking the people. But let me just tell you this again. Giovanni Brown, who was he who was called up to the Jamaica team that is going to play over there in Austria. Yep. He scored his third goal of the season for English League One club, um, Exeter City. Yeah. Ah, Exeter City, right? So he scored his third goal of the season. Fourth official, brethren, look, see the number right there, you need to text the number, the calling number. You need to send me a WhatsApp so I can have your number so we can line up to do the thing. Cause I was telling you yesterday, but it looked like you left. All right. So see there, the 6449 number. So you take that number, you send me a WhatsApp message, and then we can communicate. Fourth official. All right. So it says, but Brown and his teammates ended the day empty-handed when host Cambridge City hit back to win 2-1 at a sun-drenched Abbey Stadium. All right. So, um, Jevin Brown. Yeah, you understand me. Brown is set to miss the three um next extra matches, including two in the league when Jamaica take on the World Cup. Blah blah blah. You understand me? So, yeah, man. So here you go. So Brown. Yep. Louis Baker scored a goal for his club as well. Yeah. Baker scored for Stoke City. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts on the Leon Garden Paul Hall, the whole situation? I don't know. Yeah, man. Big up CC. Yeah, man. It is the Earth Strong. You understand me? Earth Strong edition. Yes, Dre. Anyway, that seem like a fair result to me. This is a Manchester United fan right here, Fourth official, Fourth official. Where Manchester finishing this season? Where they finishing? True brain drain. I don't know why they bought that guy to play centre back. They were just trying to compete with Arsenal. Arsenal was after him, and all of a sudden they ran and they purchased him. Now they're having problems. You understand me? They need to put him out there at left back if they want to have any success. Yeah, come on, people, hit the like button as well when you come on. Birdie edition, You understand me? We have to get a lot of likes on these videos. You understand me? Remember, you enter the party by doing a super sticker, super chat. You understand me? If a man is man, happy birthday, Go and buy yourself two ice cement and too toughy and all of them things. You understand me? Fresh God, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, fresh God. Hey, I know you're asking. Yeah, I think you asked me in one of the videos who is coaching Veer. I don't know who is coaching Veer at this time in a fresh God. I don't know. I know that, like I did the video, I told her that Duki is now down at Mobile United, and that was a very strange situation because the man who is the coach did not know that he didn't have a job until he saw the thing in the newspaper, according to the man who had the job previously. So that was kind of strange. You understand me? Um, Dre says, who Paul will contract him and he's interested because he should be our first priority recruit. Oh, you're talking Louis Baker. Yeah, he scored for Stoke yesterday. Fans want Ten Hag fired after 2 games. Imagine what will happen after the Liverpool massacre next week. Yeah, yeah, yep. That is true. That is true. What is going to happen? Yep, what is going to happen? Yeah, man. Um, yeah. Rudolph says, man is man. What if Mr. Gunn respect Mr. Hall and just asking for his advice and nothing behind it? Well, he didn't say that. He said that Paul Hall is helping with preparing the team. I am saying that. Why would you do that? Because you can take advice from anybody. If I don't Manchester United trying to find a coach right now, and they're trying to negotiate with a coach right now, and the interim coach start calling that coach, are calling Ten Hag, who is not there, asking him. You can't do that. You cannot do that because there is a conflict. There is a conflict. The federation either need to come out and say, listen, we are about to sign Paul Hall. We haven't concluded yet, but he still speak to the team. We still allow him that. Can't do that. Cause it's not advice. If he said advice, he says, listen, I'm still learning and I'm still getting advice. Because remember, the top of the article said that there's no contract. So it's crazy. The bees are stinging. The bees are stinging. That a championship top prize. Bless up, yeah man. The bees stung the hogs. Stuffy Rudy said, yeah man, bless up man. Yeah man, it's the birthday. Michael Garden, been a while, blessings. Blessings man, thank you so much. How was church today, my brother? How was church today? Yeah, but like I said, I think the game today was the Chelsea game. Chelsea were robbed. I don't think they need to get rid of Thomas Tuchel. I think he's a good coach. I think he needs to get more of his players in the system. I think he only has 2 players that he has really purchased. I think you have to give a coach at least 5 of his players, outfield players, before you can start judging and measuring him. And so I still believe that Thomas Tuchel should keep the job. And Liverpool will beat them. But I still think after the Liverpool defeat, he should still keep the job. And I think if they lose the 4th game, he should still keep the job. And then you judge him after the window is closed and he has all his players in the team. And then if he continues losing, then you can make the decision. I say that because Arsenal suffered 4 defeats at the beginning of the season, and we still finished right up there. Media tricked the weaker fans that all probably were disappearing after Pogba looks like relegation. No, Brendan, come on. Brendan, which team do you support? Blessings, Michael. Amen. Blessings, man. Hope you prayed for Jamaica, Yeah, because Jamaica need prayers, I'm telling you. Yeah. People, remember, it is man's birthday. All right. So listen, drop a super sticker, man. Drop a super chat on the birthday. All right. Brain Drain says Manu started a midfield with overrated Bruno, Rocks, Rocks Fred, and someone who came back from the dead. Bridget, which team do you support? That is the question. Which team do you support? Man United finishing sixth this year. But no worries, we'll be back soon. All right, Terminator, we will be back. I will be back. Really? Sixth this season. All right. I did a show with you, and I thought you had Manchester United finishing second. You changed your mind after two games. Fickle. Eh? If Ten Hag can help Manchester United, one goat won't. Dead Manchester. The man them have animal farm and can win. Ten Hag and a goat. Eh? Ten Hag and a goat and can win a game. The man them have more animal than any other team in the Premier League and still can't win a game. Brain says Chelsea's in trouble. Kante injury. Oh yeah, Kante is. Listen, Kante had a game today. Big game today. I mean, the man was superb. Superb. If Chelsea lose him, then they probably going to have some problems in midfield. Man, you need a 3-year plan. Coaching is not the problem currently. Yeah, man. Big up the Arsenal man. Lanesra. Yeah. Birthday blessings. RR. Up and running. Yeah, man. Every time. The fourth official says, no, fam. Me not change. That was all about tongue in cheek, bro. We are in rebuild. Hey, how long have the rebuild? When did the rebuild start? Fourth official. When Manchester United rebuild start and how many years? Well, how many years are you in rebuild and how many years will you be rebuilding for? When can we expect the building to be completed? Fourth official. This is an Arsenal fan just trying to find out. Certain Jamaican YouTubers are my team. All right, Bridget. All right, I hear you. That about two say a bad boy coach. Them not see that. No man, the Italian almost knock out the German man. So the Italian grab the handy and squeeze it. It's not too who squeeze Conte and it's Conte who squeeze Tuchel and Tuchel get back and say, hey boy, where you this? You pass me, I go run for me on. You understand me? So this is the rebuild started since Sir Alex Ferguson left. I think finally we have the right manager, and now we got rid of the players, and we will be good. Okay. So you're in the ninth year. Well, must be a hotel you're building or a highway. It can't be a team. 9 years. 9 years. Oh my word. Listen, what is the last trophy? When last have the last trophy Manchester won was the Europa League with Marino, right? That's Have they won any other trophy since Alex Ferguson has left? So I too could get the red. Both of them got red carded. Both coaches got red card. Both coaches were red carded, man. Knockout on joke. All right, boss. Yeah, and the Italian would have knock out the German, man. What you talk about? The Italian they knock out the German. Me I tell you that the Italian they look the Italian them tough, man. The Italian they knock out the German. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. The man said 10 has and one goat equal 11 T from wrong farm. Oh geez. Okay, so since Alex Ferguson has left, he have won FA Cup, Carling Cup, and Europe. Okay, so three cups in 9 years. That's not bad, man. One every 3 years, your team doing well. But the rebuild, like I said, the rebuild is going on. Also, I don't know if you know for people who follow La Liga, Barcelona miraculously, I don't know, is it miraculously registered Lewandowski, Kise, all of the, I mean, with the exception of Conde, who they got from Sevilla, Sevilla in Spain. You know that he and Diego Carlos were the centre backs at that team in Spain. One is now in the Premier League at Aston Villa. The other one is in Barcelona, not registered. And they played um the first game in La Liga, ended 0-0. I mean, uh, I mean Barcelona is just a star-studded team, but I don't know, something is missing with them. Big up Jeremy and Garden. The big boss always listen to you. Lots of respect. Nice show. Heard them on them do some world class analysis about 2 years ago. Wonderful. Yeah, man. Appreciate that. Listen, whenever you're ready, man, we're doing the EPL show, the track and field. Hey, just you can jump on. Pioneer should be on today. You understand me? Pioneer will be picking up back with the basketball, and Preacher and the rest of the guys will be doing the NFL because the pre-season games have started. And there, listen, this NFL season is going to be good. We try to give as wide a range as possible. Big up, Jermaine, and welcome to the chat. We're just doing a little special show, probably an hour and a half today because it is man's birthday, and wanted to spend a bit of the time celebrating with the fans of the program before we do other things. Man is too to pull him back. Watch it. No, but the man squeezed Tuchel's hand and was going. That is why Tuchel pulled him back. That is why Conte got the red card first. He was the aggressor. Yeah, man, the Italian would have really knocked the German out, man. I'm telling you. Jay says, Tuchel already and say, white sheet. Nobody. Big up Dre anyways. And people, please, the West Indies is playing today. And it's free to enter Sabina Park. I guess when you're not winning, that's what happened. Real Madrid recently said, why wouldn't they re-sign a 30-year-old player when asked about CR7? Oh, yeah. City winning the league by 10 to 12. Really? I don't think so. I'm going to tell you why. I think City is a little light. Um, in defense, and they still are a little light up front. Remember, one of City's problem is, you remember this, Jermaine? Think about it. City lost Kyle Walker, and I think this is why City never won Champions League. Look at it again. City lost Kyle Walker, and they just Fernandinho they struggled. All right, they still have not signed a right back. I know they just signed an inexperienced left back, but Haaland has not yet played a full season in all his seasons. Before Dortmund, he has not played a full season. He doesn't He even misses games for his national team because he's prone to injuries. Now, City has removed from their team two of their goal scoring threats in Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus. They have added one who, in and of himself, when you put Gabriel Jesus and Sterling goals together, you get them. The issue is what happens if Haaland is out for 5 games? Where will the City goals come from? And I'm talking when they play against tougher teams. So that is why they could win, but I can't see City winning ahead of Liverpool by 10 to 12 points. Or Spurs. I think the top four from first to fourth will be separated by a maximum of 6 points because I think the overall points total for teams will be low this season. See, look at Nottingham Forest. Listen, Fulham has added almost an entire team. Nottingham Forest have added a lot of players as well. So even the teams that have been promoted have added quality in depth. And this is what I'm saying. Remember, as well, I'm going to give you some other things that people must consider this year. The teams will be going to the World Cup in November, which means you only have 2 months. So when you come back from the World Cup, the big teams have most of their players playing in the World Cup. And some of these guys may go quarterfinals, semifinals. There is no break. There is not like a week break or 2 weeks break. As soon as the World Cup is finished, the next weekend you get into the league. All right, and the window will not be open until in the January. Unless clubs are going to bring in players out of the World Cup who will not be acclimatized. So I think that November World Cup is going to be an issue right there. So when you look at that, you just figure that it's going to reduce the points table because of how the World Cup gets right in the start of the season. Yeah. Branger says Real Madrid aims to win Europa Champions League every year. No Italian club will do that for at least the next 20 years. Okay, this one says Bringen AC Milan signed a 39-year-old and they won when he was 40. Well, yeah. All right, let me get this one from Big Up Jason Guna. He said, man, squeeze him hand. No, sir. No, sir. Firm and shake it was. Tusha saying, look him in the eyes when he shake his hand. Really? That's what, what the read all the man lives. Yeah. Maybe you have a point. Not 10 points, but City, I strongly believe they will win the league. I think it will be between City and Liverpool. Again, I want to see what happens to like Van Dijk at the World Cup. My biggest concern, because Salah don't go to the World Cup, I don't think Firmino will make the Brazil team to the World Cup. I don't think Fabinho gets a lot of game. Robertson is not going to the World Cup. I'm giving you starters. Matip not going to the World Cup. These are Liverpool starters. I don't. Maybe Jota probably go. Darwin Núñez is going to the World Cup. I doubt Fabian Luiz. So Liverpool have in their starting 11, they will have around 6 to 7 players who are not going to the World Cup. City probably majority of City's starting 11 will be at the World Cup. To look at those things. Same thing with Chelsea. So you have to look at those things and the impact it will have on the teams upon their return. We need to see more games to make that determination. Yeah, think about the 10 points. Nottingham Forest signed over 14. I'm telling you, they just signed Coyote. Coyote, I think that yeah. Man, it's coming like you need another. I too should bad up the man. Okay, all right, boss. With that. Yeah, man, he's a world class analyst whenever it comes on to track and field. Yeah, man, he's very good. He's very good at basketball, though he has a very Draymond Greenish opinion. I'm gonna beat him on Draymond Green, People, let me ask you. I hear people having this conversation. Just I don't want to digress, but I tell people that this Golden State team, if this Golden State team were playing in the era that the Bulls teams were playing, they could not beat them because of how the game was played back then. However, if that Bulls team were playing in this era, the Golden State, to beat them would have to bring them to game 7 and close to win. But if they go back into the Bulls eras, the Bulls would sweep this Golden State team with Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan, Luke Longley, Steve Kerr, all of these guys beat this Golden State team playing in that era. And if you bring that same Michael Jordan team into this era, Klay Thomas, listen, Michael Jordan would lock down Steph Curry. And watch this, Dennis Rodman would out-rebound and out-muscle and outplay Draymond Green. Klay Thompson would struggle against Scottie Pippen. And I'm a New York Knicks fan. I never like how Jordan used to deal with my Knicks, but we don't want to digress. Me and Pioneer going to discuss that, Jermaine, hope when we're doing that, you're going to be around, and Roger Murdoch going to be a part of that. KDB, Foden falls 9, and City will score if Haaland out for 5 games. Still don't think they'll win by 10 to 12 points this season. All right. You're talking the World Cup, Pagan, like enough of those players are going to be knocked out, you said, after the first round and head back home. Okay. Yeah, big up Fresh God. Big up Pagan 180. Oh, you don't understand the planning though. You're talking the plan of the World Cup, Pagan. Man, squeeze him, man. Yeah, man. Big up Coach Andrew Edwards. Yeah, man, I hit the like button. The people are the earth strong enough. They can't make money, man. Come on, the thing and a beg. Feet like button. No super chat, no super sticker, no likes for the videos. It's come like a man you alone lose this weekend. Who else lose better champion outside of Manchester United? Who else lost? Who else lost? Tell me. Who else lost that really like, oh my God, I can't believe that team lost? Probably West Ham today. But everybody who lost supposed to lose. Manchester were not supposed to lose, and that is why it is an issue in the eyes of the analysts out there. I am sure sports. That is what I was saying. It was more about look at me when we shake hands. Oh, I see what you're saying. So Conte had his head down. Tuchel squeezed his hand. This is what I'm understanding and say, hey, you say, brother, like a short boy. When me a shake hand, look up into my eyes. Tell me what you see. Can you feel my pain? Am I your enemy? Oh, Diaz won't be at the World Cup. Man, you look awful so far. Okay. Man United is losing next week. It is a must, definitely. Yeah, man. He's a warrior woman, man. Listen, you know what it is? Draymond Green ain't special, man. Listen, if you're starting, people, let me ask you this question. The basketball people, if you're starting a franchise, would you start it with Russell Westbrook or Draymond Green? All right, man, giving a shout out to the Arsenal man. I think Gabriel Jesus would score more goals for real. I think so. Because a lot more weight is also on him. Yeah, I'm saying that's why I said brain drain. If you took the the Golden State team into the era that Michael Jordan, with those rules and those settings, the Bulls would completely dominate them. But if you took the Michael Jordan team into this era with the Golden State, with these rules, I don't think they would dominate the Chicago Bulls playing with these rules. Yeah. John Doe, man is man, stick to football. All right, boss, I hear you. Me go beat Pioneer upon this. Pioneer, me go beat you. No, no, well, no, sir. Oh, yeah, the World Cup. Yeah, 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 yeah. I figured it was the World Cup you were talking. Russell Westbrook have more points, more steals, more blocks, more shots, more assists than Steph Curry. Who is better basketball player? Come on, Gunners boss. Oh, Chelsea was to lose today. Yeah. Come on, Gunners boss. Me not want and Gunners boss. No, you have to give it to Steph Curry, man. You have to say specific things like drop a five super chat for Money's birthday. Oh, drop a five super chat for Money's birthday. You understand me, people? Drop a five super chat. A super people. We need. We get one. Listen, me not giving them a age still, but we up in at it. We soon reach 50. A lot of people don't believe it. I'm telling that. We're closer to 50 today than to well, than to 40. Man is man, man is man. Watch it. So watch it now. Need some super sticker, man. Drop some super sticker and some chat. Brain James, I must say, let me be very specific. Show some love for the channel, for Man is Man Restaurant. Drop a birthday gift right now. All right? Drop a birthday gift. Man City will lose 14 players to the World Cup. 4 Englishmen, 3 Portuguese, 2 Spaniard, 1 Belgian, 1 German, 1 Dutch, 1 Brazilian, 1 USA. Whoa, look at that. CC, check out those things. CC is good at these things. CC, tell me how much Liverpool will lose. Give me the top 16s. How much, well, the top 16s that we normally know. How much players they will lose. Let's see how it will impact their team. But look at that. Jeremy Garden, you see what I'm talking about? This is where I think City is going to struggle. And I think some of these players are going to advance in the World Cup, which is what is going to be a problem on their legs. Who lose this weekend? Manu, Ten Hag, CR7, and Ericsson. Better champion. See, he's a Liverpool man, just a troll, you know. All right. All right. See, Westbrook. All right. And next person, Westbrook is a bad what call him one Westbrook? You say, who do you better than John Doe? At 11 out of the 14 are start. It can't be because the goalkeeper ain't starting for Brazil. Alisson is the starting goalkeeper. That I'm sure about. Yeah, that I'm sure about. But that's the choice. Russ or Draymond. All right. Highgate is here. Highgate. How you think the 2 questions are you, Highgate? How you think the World Cup? Because somebody just said 14 of City players will be in the World Cup, and 11 of them are starters at City. All right, that's number 1. People, Highgate is normally on the radio. Second question, Highgate, is this. All right, you're starting a franchise. Who you're starting with? Draymond Green or Russell Westbrook? Draymond Green is a groom. I want to say the one. Wait until Pioneer hear this, you know. Pagan 180. Pioneer go take care of that. Um, did say Carmelo, huh? Brain Drain did say Carmelo Anthony is a better. Of course, Carmelo Anthony is a better scorer than KD. He is. You want to try to guess me age? You want to try to guess me age? We not telling them. We not telling them nothing, man. You know what them? We not telling them nothing, man. We can't tell them the age, man. I think Pep should have waited before subbing Holland if he wants Alvarez on. Take out at damn winger. Okay? We not telling them the age, man. We can't go and guess, man. If we get enough super, if I get enough super stickers on super chat, then yeah. Which scoring title Carmelo won, CC? Me just send you a text earlier, bro. Link me. Yeah, man. All right, cool. All right. Big up. God bless. God bless you. Yeah, man. Thank you for the birthday gift, sir. Appreciate it. Come on, people. There we go. Drop some more. Big up. See it. See the birthday cake. All right. Them one them know if you do the thing, you know. The people them know. Do the thing, no people. No know if you do the thing. Do the thing. You understand me? And drop the thing then. Uh, yeah. Yeah, Draymond Green did say that. Draymond Green said that Carmelo Anthony is a better scorer than Kevin Durant. And I agree. What? What do you mean? Of course, Coach Andrew, Allison is the clear number one. He starts for Brazil, not Edison. Uh, So there you go. So if you're starting a franchise, a lot of people said they would start with Russell Westbrook over Draymond Green, right? But a lot of people, like Pioneer, believe that Draymond Green is a better player than Russell Westbrook. So I don't understand that. If you would start the franchise with Russell Westbrook, is Mr. Is hey Jeremy and Garney, you have to take off the S off of the question there, you know, because I'm not going to answer it, you know. Take off the S. But I'm an Arsenal fan, man. Yeah, the Arsenal fan. You understand me? Yeah. This one says, I'm not worried about the World Cup. All my competitions will have players there. It's just 7 games, and then not all will progress. All right. Bri- Um. Well, I listen. I think Carmelo Anthony, Draymond Green is one person. KD won scoring titles. So you have to look at the team that Carmelo Anthony had in Denver, you know. All right. Dream. What's the dream on is up? Well, Pioneer. What are the Pioneer? Pioneer. Pioneer. I need Pioneer to come on and answer, you know. Let me see if I can find Pioneer. Um, what did I say? Let me see if we can find Pioneer. I trying to see if I can get Pioneer because I know Pioneer gonna beat in on this, because Pioneer is a German green fan. All right, not getting through to him, but we will see. All right. So we saw. Hopefully he will. Or CC saying that he wants to come and reason with brain drain. People, listen. We need around five more super chat super sticker to hit the target. So thanks to all the persons who have given something, contributed to the birthday gift and present and all of those things. Really, really respect that. You understand me? So yeah, man. Keep on dropping those super stickers and those super chats. But yeah, don't want to digress too much into the basketball. Uh, Kevin Durant is unguardable. But is LeBron James guardable? Piney says Westbrook is a better basketball player individually over Steph Curry. Numbers don't lie. Really? Russell Westbrook is a better individual basketball player? I think if you're talking about like if you're playing like one-on-one basketball, if you're playing one-on-one basketball, you can say that he would beat because he's bigger. So he would beat probably Steph in those things. But I don't think Steph has better ball handle, better. Yeah. No, no, God bless, no, God bless. I wouldn't do that, man. Well, we have no, we don't. We shall be back. We shall be back. Uh, yeah. But as I'm saying, Brendan, I can't see how somebody would rate Steph Curry. Steph Curry has better shooting percentages. So you can look at the amount of points that the person has. Look at the sleeping percentages. So Pagan, you also believe that Russell Westbrook. Yeah, trying to get him, but I'm not getting through to him, so I don't know what he's up to. But CC said that he's coming on to reason. So um let's see, because we have around 11 or so, and it depends on how long CC stays, we could add the next 5 minutes to wait on some more super stickers, super chats. See who else is going to. Okay, all right. So let me just do this. Let me just put the link here. As usual, if you're coming on, turn the phone horizontally, right? And turn on your video so I can see that it is you. I need to know who is coming on and make sure your background up and clear and clean. All right. So yeah. So let me pin the link so that you can come on, and as we digress into some as we digress into some, yeah, some basketball. Yeah. Historically, Curry, Russ, Draymond. Okay, you're talking in terms of who is better. Um, this one says that sofa is so clean. I don't think they want anyone to sit in it. Well, it's mine. CC, welcome to the show. CC.
Yeah, man. There.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think it's a Gunners in Gunner in
Emergency
your
SOS. Yeah, sorry about that.
yeah. Gunner, hold on, let me mute CC. Gunner in your face. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, big up yourself, man. Bless up on your head strong.
Yeah, man.
See, you know, I'm going to beat you to the body, no see. Why you turn off your camera like me? If I turn on your camera, make the people them see. You're first, you're a big public figure, we have your one channel. Make the people them see, I know you. I'll stop hide your face from here. Yeah. Show your face, make the people them see. Make the people them know you. That mean when them see up on the street, them can know say a CC Sports Snap that. Bramble CC. Big up on yourself. People big up on yourself in the chat, you know, with there, I end up on the Sunday, and I'm not showing my face, and I have to pay, and I have to drop super chat in a man's man team, but yeah, bucket, and I come ask me if me not drop nothing, them either have 120 cents, and me drop the whole light in there. Then give me a chance to drop 19.99. Now me drop it 19.99. I have the 1
Mornings.
cent left in my pocket.
We need to really get the light there because this lighting thing is killing me.
No, you're hearing Pine.
Mornings.
You're hearing. Hold
Hear
on,
me?
CC. Yeah, man. We're hearing you. Are you hearing us? Are you
Yeah,
hearing
but
us?
we're not hearing nobody else.
You're not hearing Piney? Go ahead, Piney.
Now, I'm
So
hearing
see,
you.
so see, all that crap I just talked to you and hear nothing I just said.
Him gone, man. Go ahead, Piney, and talk.
Yeah, man, may I say, may I tell the people them, tell them to just support the thing and drop even a little thing in a super chat. I man birthday, and I want to tell them to say, when our friend them birthday party, we go there and we pay for going to a dance and we drink Hennessy and we drink champagne and we do all these good things. My name's man, no, they are no dance, him not keep no dance and him not really there at church right now, him do that already. So he must say, today, after a year I had a free content, the man I said drop a little thing, no demand it. But he must say, show appreciation. We know not everybody in the stream can do it still because some people are really in the position for do it. But who can do it, do it. Yeah, drop a thing for the man birthday. And big up yourself for your birthday again. And you bring back Bramble CC. CC in our live now.
CC.
CC thing mute up, Virgin.
And him frozen, man. Him not moving. No, Pagan.
Yeah, man.
Pagan. Hold on, Pagan. It is not. Pioneer. This, This is Pioneer.
Pioneer, this is Pioneer, the great Pioneer action.
Yeah.
The great Pioneer action where I telling us say when you don't get money to give people for charity, you know, to give it, you know, to keep it for yourself.
Yeah. This is.
So
Pioneer. So wait a second. If you're starting a franchise, who you're starting with? Russell Westbrook or Draymond Green?
Listen, if me I start a franchise, Draymond Green can't even be in the top 5.
Okay.
If me ever start a franchise and one player and a Draymond Green and Russell Westbrook, I mean not even look over with Draymond Green and I have to stay over the same. Yeah. Draymond Green is a solid player with heart and gives solid effort on a great team. Draymond Green individually have to lead that team is past scrub level. Yeah. So Draymond Green can't come put in a them argument. We are pioneer done. I just two pioneers, a man with stubborn and all listen when we are telling them things, say, you can't bring them kind of conversation. Yeah, that's why I tell you, if you want to talk about Russell Westbrook, you have to talk about Russell Westbrook and Steph Curry and those guys. Yeah. And me still tell you, I just see, me super chat, let me tell you, if you're looking at the numbers, if you can't use one argument for one player for LeBron James and Michael Jordan and don't use the same argument for Steph Curry and Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook have all the numbers over Steph Curry. The only thing Steph Curry have is championship. And if you use that with Michael Jordan and LeBron James, they're gonna tell you that no, his team win championship. So all right then, individually Russell Westbrook is a better, greater, more accomplished overall basketball player than Steph Curry. That's the argument we're supposed to be having. And put Draymond Green over there with those second teamers.
So your argument is that Russell Westbrook is a better basketballer than Steph Curry?
Yes. if you're going by numbers, if you're going by statistics, he have more points, he have more block shots, he have more rebounds, he have more assists, he have everything on the statistical chart over Steph Curry. Other than the championship rings, that's not really on the statistical chart.
All right, CC, what say you?
Steph Curry have two. Steph Curry have a unanimous MVP. Plus Steph Curry have another MVP. So Steph Curry have two MVP. Hold on, no? Russell Westbrook has one MVP when win by. First of all, when you have a bad team, you're going to take more shots, have more play, doing a lot more things that's different from a team that's trying to win a championship. So Russell Westbrook win an MVP that would you would not normally win in certain times. Same when it have a statistics. Same average a triple double the first since so Oscar Robertson for your season. You get me? So it depends on where you rank certain players individually. The thing about it is man is man. A lot of these players, so persons are ranking them in hindsight, right? So if day one you lined up, if coming out of college or high school, you lined up Draymond Green, Russell Westbrook, and Steph Curry. Russell Westbrook would be number one pick, right? Steph Curry would be number two, and Draymond Green would be number three. If are the three players you're gonna have to pick. So that's the thing I think a lot of persons don't realize. Draymond Green has developed, yes, into a very good player. But in the initial stages, who would
See,
have
see,
thought
see,
that? Yeah?
see, stop right there. Stop right there. Let me cut you right there. You're saying too much. Draymond Green has not developed anything since he left Washington State University, sir. He has not developed anything. He was the same tenacious defender who talks a lot and do every little thing on the floor. He has not been any better since he comes to the NBA, sir. He was, factually speaking, maybe he was better in college. Go back and look at it. Look at it, man. I've been watching Draymond Green from college. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite basketball player because of his toughness. But when you talk about Draymond Green, you talk about Draymond Green with the likes of Anthony Mason, sir. Don't ever bring him and Russell Westbrook in the same conversation. They are not
All
in
right,
the same conversation.
Piney.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Pagan is correct in you said Draymond Green went to Michigan State, not Washington.
Michigan State, Washington State, Michigan State, Saginaw, Michigan State, which is yeah, thank you for Dan is John Izzo, him coach, whatever. I know where him go, but over talking that, yes. You're right. Washington State, Michigan State, yes, Michigan State him go.
But
Him
Okay.
as
come from what? Because he's from Saginaw, Washington, which is Washington State over there. That's why maybe I got it mixed up at time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
but the thing about it is, as I said before, in hindsight, because persons are looking at what he achieved in the NBA over the period of his career. So a lot of persons are looking at that and saying, stating this and stating that. But you brought up a conversation, Pioneer, when you say if they are using rings or stuff. The thing that I think a lot of persons fail to do or realize with even Michael Jordan when they debate it, it's not necessarily the rings. If you look at it like this, the gap between Michael Jordan and the second best player in the league versus the gap between LeBron and whosoever is second right now. LeBron's peers are much closer to him than something that Jordan's peers were to him. So I think even in that analysis, we don't even have to go to rings for sure. Say, yo, this player, the reason why this player is ranked are something that most majority of the NBA or sporting world consider this man as the GOAT over LeBron James is the mere fact that this man, if I rank him, there are not enough. Even the persons that are in his category, they are not at the same level that he was at. You can make an argument. Remember when LeBron play, you have an argument that says when they're saying tier one, tier two, tier three, tier one players is not LeBron only in that category. You're finding that they're putting other players beside him in that category.
Uh,
If you check the league when Jordan became, or even not, I don't want to say when he started in the league, but when he hit in prime and thing. If you say tier one, it's Jordan, and then everybody else after.
LeBron
all
James
right.
has been a tier one. James has been a tier one player for 20 coming up 20 years
No,
now.
my boss.
Because
No, nobody with that. No.
listen, yeah, no, listen, LeBron James is being a tier one player, and other people came up for a year or a
All
season
right.
and fell off. He stays there. But we don't really want to stick on this now.
All
We're
right.
going to
Yeah.
have a
Yeah.
different conversation for this. Because
Yeah, man.
management want to cut off this argument here.
No, no, no.
CC,
Yeah, no. I want to do something, right? Because I'm going to, because we have around 10 minutes. Flavor Max, we're not able to take calls right now. But what you can do, the link is pinned. What you can do, Flavor Max, is click on the link. And when you come on, you just show your face and then you turn off the camera and then you can talk. Because Flavor Max is saying that you can't just have them money from sports that's talking foolishness. So I guess you want to. So I don't know which one that he's
Flavor Max,
talking and hold on there
Flavor Max.
and then John Doe is saying if you guys don't know basketball, stop please. Draymond Green went to Michigan State. Also at Michigan State he was a top player, averaging 12, 7, and 7. I think you corrected that in your argument.
Didn't I say that, man?
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
Yeah.
I said he was better at college than he is when he have to carry the load in the NBA. When he was at college, he was close to a double double and most sometimes triple double. In the NBA, when he have to carry the load, when Stephen Clay and Kevin Durant is not there, he go down to 9, 7, and 6. He go down to Mr. What? Triple and triple singles. He didn't. And then, just like CC said, if you're playing on a bad team and you're as good as Russell Westbrook, when you had that team for yourself, why wasn't you averaging 20 points per game, 12 rebounds per game, 8 assists per game, and all those good things? Why you go down instead of going up? Remember, Draymond Green did not have the star, Pioneer gonna say he only played few games, yeah, because he quit on the team. He decided, no, I can't handle these guys, and it's exposing me, so I gotta stop playing. And his coach, Tom Izzo or whatever the coach name, asked him, "Is you doing that what he call it, that load management crap too?" He said, "No, I am injured."
All right, look at it like this. Because the thing is, no, we don't want to argue the whole LeBron thing, but may I ask you this? LeBron James, at his position, was he the best defender? Is he the best defender in the league at his position?
Let me tell you something.
No,
LeBron James
I'm asking a question.
No. LeBron James is not the best. Hold on. Let me answer that question. Let me answer that question with a broad brush. Easy. And see where you're going already. So you don't have to go too far. LeBron James is never the greatest or the best at anything in the NBA. He is just very good at everything.
Listen, there's an argument to counter and say a lot of things, but as I'm saying,
yeah. And then Flavor Max is saying, CC, you can't compare it.
Yeah,
Well,
but there's
CC,
no way a Jason Terry should be scoring more than LeBron James in a NBA final. There's no way. That is absolutely abhorrent. That is like Jason Terry outscoring LeBron, the King, James.
But how you gonna use a one-off occasion? How you gonna use a one-off occasion to judge a 20-year career though?
I'm saying to you, all right.
How many times that happened?
May I show you something funny? I remember people tell me, look at it. You have persons who say X-Man beat all side. I remember one all side beating one team where I say man in prime, 27, 28, 29-year-old, 3 killer. Plus the other rest of man them in Miami Heat. I see all side I beat the man. Oh God, man. All side, one look all done side in a Spurs. All done, run down. When them the team Duncan done. When half the man them side all and done. The only thing man them is have one young spring chicken and a Kawhi Leonard. And you beat them man there.
Yo, Shaq, Penny, Kobe, Shaq, Penny, Dennis Grant, and all Darrell Armstrong and all those guys was young and fresh and was the best team in the league. And then buck up on all Elijah One and Kenny Smith them and Sam Cassell them and them get swept. It happens, man. It don't happen every time, but it happens every now and again. Shaq move on from there and go to the Lakers with Kobe Bryant. And he's only one superstar he have down there, and he becomes a force to be reckoned with. It happens. And no, me don't want to talk about LeBron James because
I mean, finally it happens.
It happens, man.
Enough
happens to the best of the best. Listen, people say Michael Jordan never retire. He would have had 8 championship. I believe if Michael Jordan hadn't retired, Hakeem Olajuwon Houston Rocket team would have beaten them that year when they beat the Knicks and the year when they beat the
Well,
so he would have lose those
this, I'm
two.
not
I
even
believe.
making that argument.
Couple of things. Because we have a lot of comments. See, it says Mannings asked them that please, do you know Dennis Rodman before he was a great rebounder? Then they said no, that Kawhi Leonard
Small forward.
shoot small forward. Then John Doe said you're wrong. He says Darrell Armstrong wasn't on that team. Then he says it was Penny, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott, Horace Grant, and Shaq.
Okay, well Dennis Armstrong might become the year after.
Yeah.
I mean, no, you can't have a GOAT resume, which is a losing resume,
But hold up,
with
Fifi.
multiple breakdowns in a finals. You can't have a GOAT. That is not a GOAT resume. I'm gonna show you this
No.
point. I'm gonna tell you something because we need to clarify this conversation. Michael Jordan has been averaging 5 awards per season from the year 1989. Every time man win this, before man win a chip, plus when the man win the chip, are 5 awards. LeBron James has never won 5 individual awards through
CC,
the competition, plus win the chip. So there's
CC.
no way.
CC, I made them call LeBron James hater. People hate me because me talk of LeBron James in a weird way. People ask me say if LeBron James take my wife, all kind of different questions on social media. You never on the social media when me and them. Even the great Kems where you hear talk where Kems not like me. Kems hate me because over Films channel. Because that's why I leave them channel because I am sure over there we talk about LeBron James and he is a LeBron James fan. So here what I am not here to tell you anything. When my conversation when it comes to Michael Jordan and LeBron James is when all things considered, Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player to ever play. Not just play, just when all things basketball is considered. The way how him transform the game, transcend it across the world, make people all about right now. If you look all in some far African continent, some far part of the African continent, war are going. You see a man have on a Jordan sneakers and a Jordan jersey or a Jordan hat to fight war out there. That's how the history is. Jordan bring us in Jamaica and across the world to the basketball thing more than anyone else. And that is one thing where you have to put on him thing. I remember those days. So I am not a man who is gonna argue against Michael Jordan and LeBron James. But when you're going to argue against LeBron James, and the only other person you can argue with LeBron James against is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know? So you have to put, if me want to be honest and don't want to be a troll, LeBron James is the third greatest basketball player I ever seen. Or read of known of in the history of the game. Number 3 me I put in. In the reach 2 yet.
As I say, John Doe, me have to address something what John Doe said. If Jordan Brand wasn't as so good, he wouldn't be. You see, this is a problem I think a lot of persons have. John Doe, you say if Jordan Brand wasn't so good, it is the fact that Michael Jordan, he made the brand. It's not the brand make Michael Jordan, it's Michael Jordan make the brand. So that is the problem that you're having, John Doe, to reconcile. The fact that if a man come to me and say CC's brand wasn't that as big, CC wouldn't be relevant. And I mean
CC, I'm Pioneer. Pioneer have to run. Pioneer will have to run the show with you guys because you know man is man up to the I-10 by 10. You understand?
All right, but I have one more. I have one more thing I want to answer.
Well, yeah, man. So let me big up Baggio. Baggio said, Pine, no action, let it go. Jordan is the GOAT, and then Kobe second. So big up yourself, Baggio. But Pine, you have 2 minutes, and then CC have 2, and then we close out the show. And then Pioneer is going to take this one. Yeah, go ahead.
Someone asked if I know when Dennis Rodman was never a great. Was never a great rebounder. Well, Dennis Rodman was never a bad rebounder. That's his specialty. He comes in the game, and from the day he went to the Bad Boys until he go to San Antonio. The only time when he went wasn't a good rebounder is when he was in San Antonio, and the only reason why he wasn't a good rebounder was because he refused to play for Popovich and David Robinson and Avery Johnson with that military style they have over there. He quit on them and he went to Chicago and get back to what he always did. The greatest, one of the greatest rebounder in the game and defender. So
All
there was
right,
never a
CC.
time when he was never a bad when he was a bad defender, rebounder. All right.
The thing is, the notion I think a lot of persons have to get out of their head is that because you're on a team that wins multiple championships doesn't mean that you're better than a player that doesn't win a championship. A J-Man Green wouldn't rank higher than a CP3. CP3 hasn't won a championship. So it all depends on how a lot of things. So it's not because you're on a good team or a team that has won multiple championships. Big Shot Rob has won 7 rings. That doesn't make Big Shot Rob.
Hey, listen, man. When people when you're at work conversation, if you ever bring you just get this list from the chat if you're gonna bring Robert Torre in this thing, you know. Don't do that. Don't do it. He's never been a leader. He's never been a second a co-captain or anything on a team. He was just a honorable hitman who them know going to hit the shots so people hire him. He was just a hired gunman.
Fine
Stop.
action.
Stop.
The reason why I drop it, the name is because a lot of persons when I bring up, like for example, if a man I go discuss ring, you hear the man and say, but Big Shot Rob have 7. One rare. So this is the problem that I think a lot of persons have. The thing is, not because a person plays on a team and has won multiple rings. If he is not the leading force in the team in some aspect, he's not
But
worthy of
but
mention in
if you
conversation.
wanna go there, I will take Draymond Green and his 3 rings or 4 rings over Big Shot Rob and his 7 rings
Yeah,
every day
yeah,
because
yeah.
Big Shot Rob does nothing else but shoot the ball. He don't play defense. He don't do much of anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that but
Listen,
me I say what more I know tell them say is that you have man right now, but consider J Man Green better than what's the guy's name Joker?
Management man say we have to shut
yeah,
down this,
yeah,
you know. We
Oh,
have
we
to
have
go
to
plan
shut
a
down
show where we
man.
can talk
yeah,
about this. Management have to
yeah,
run up on the item. Management, are you birthday? Are you hurt strong? Just be safe and travel on them busy highway. You're out here safely. And don't are you dangerous, but out here deadly.
yeah,
So be careful out there. Take your time and drive, but we have to enjoy the rest of your evening. We not have to tell you, say, don't drink too much because we know the only thing you're going to do is
yeah.
eat a rum and raisin.
Yeah, man. Yo, find it.
Well,
Take care. I understand me. Bless up yourself. Thanks for
yeah,
coming
man.
down,
Yeah.
man.
Yo, if I was in Jamaica, I would be up in Devon House right now. I don't care what nobody say, man. I love me some rum and raisin on a Sunday evening. Yeah, man. All right. Have a blessed day, people. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Love you. Go and support Mannings, man. We are trying to reach to 100,000 view subscribers, so they don't know.
Yeah,
Love up the thing, like up the thing, share the thing. There's no other podcast like I Am Sure podcast. Like,
yeah, man.
share, comment, and tell your people them to join the party.
Yeah, man. All right. Bless up, Tiny. Bless up, CC. Yeah, understand me. And bless up to all the persons in the comment section. Really appreciate you coming on for this birthday edition. You understand me? 1:45. It is going to be, should have been an hour, but respect. Listen, take care. Pioneer will be here, maybe today or tomorrow to discuss some basketball. Then they can engage him in all of this. And I'm sorry that we're not able to take calls on the shows for now, but we should be able to start in probably Wednesday when we set up all the other equipment that we have to get the thing going. All right. And see Sweet Jamaica, we not left them on, so people don't worry. We'll be back on the side in a while. You understand me? But bless up. Have a wonderful rest of the Sunday. Live good. Look up. Trust God. Look to the hills from whence cometh your help. Your help comes from the Lord, the one who made the heavens and the earth. He will not suffer you foot to be moved. And he who keeps you, remember that he never slumbers and he never sleeps. So trust in him with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And in all your ways, please remember to acknowledge him and trust him to direct your path. Hear me? Because if it had not been for him on our side, where would we be? Want you to remember that there are more for you than there are against you. And greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. All right? So bless up. Everyone, every time. Respect. A man is man. This has been I Am Sure Sports. And as usual, when we get this point, you know what it is. We say, hold on, hit the like button, share and subscribe. We say we are over and we are OUT out.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Artist, the body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Orchard Race, Galtigo Bay, everywhere. I Am Sure Sports, check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like, ha. Yeah, someone on for the food from young, from where they knee height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.